Alright, what's really going on? Bitcoin, crypto, and currency. We're looking at Litecoin against USDT. We're assessing the key technical aspects. We're looking at the key areas of support and resistance. We've already seen up to 75% in gains since EngineeringRobo became bullish on Litecoin, easily turning $10,000 into $17,000 just by sitting around looking at it. And so, I mean, if you didn't take profit and sell at those levels, I do believe there might be reason you should consider closing your position and capitalizing on 36% ROI with EngineeringRobo's now bearish suggestions coming into play, suggesting a potential, more comfortably bullish opportunity to start accumulating Litecoin may present itself in the coming future. And so now, 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors have become, bearish on Litecoin at current levels as we interact with some, very significant technical levels, in my opinion. However, when we see 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors get bearish, I do believe that would be, our opportunity to consider our take profit areas, because EngineeringRobo does not determine the top or bottom of the market. It is used to, have better determine the best areas of, take profit and accumulation that have the highest chances of success. And so I do believe a more comfortably bullish opportunity to accumulate Litecoin may present itself in the coming future here as we determine what we do with these kind of Q levels moving forward. And so now, price action experiencing this current abrupt change in momentum, rejection, and sell pressure off of the 0.5 Fibba Zucchini level, $218 per Litecoin, slapping price action all the way back down toward this key area of support and accumulation we came from not too long ago, the 0.382 Fibba Zucchini line, $172 per Litecoin is currently very bullish support. And so right now we do have price action interacting with some very volatile levels, in my opinion, as they do have the potential to kind of slap us up, down, and around for a period of weeks to up to a month. If we consider price action between the middle of February of this year all the way to the beginning of April, we see multiple rejections off of the 0.5 Fibonacci level, slapping price action all the way down toward multiple attempts at support at the 0.382. So we see price action come all the way down to $153 per Litecoin before finding its way back above $172 again, getting the bullish, bullish support and buy pressure to find its way actually interacting with the 0.786 Fibba Lamborghini line, $330 per Litecoin before we express some sort of bearish downside and attempt at support. And so there's definitely lots of key factors and potency contributing to these kind of current levels we're interacting with, as they have the significance to send us up to the multi-$100 range. And we do actually see a rejection off of the 0.382 level back in the sort of middle of June of this year. That slaps price action all the way toward and through the 0.236 Fibba Lamborghini line, $115 per Litecoin, was a very bullish area of support that we kind of came from not too long ago. And so price action definitely still looks bullish in the long term, in my opinion. However, there might just be a further extended period of accumulation and consolidation that we need to experience before the uptrend can continue. Any uptrend requires pullbacks and interactions with support to kind of maintain the sort of upside, in my opinion. I believe Litecoin will likely reach this top of the FOMO zone here, $520 per Litecoin, before we can perhaps expect some sort of a prolonged and abrupt continued downside for Litecoin. I do believe there's definitely lots of more bullish potential for the uptrend in the sort of longer term. However, we might need a few more weeks to a month of sideways before we see the end of those levels. And so definitely price action entering a potential volatile state. Would I buy Litecoin today? I do believe while we are interacting with a potential technical area of support, I do believe there are some key factors contributing to the sell pressure at the moment that could suggest a higher chance of a break downward. And so if we consider these last week of daily candles with these long wicks kind of above them, suggest many traders selling and taking profit around current levels which suggests very high short-term sell pressure at the moment. So definitely be very careful when investing in Litecoin. At current levels, in my opinion, a more bullish opportunity will present itself in the near future, and patience is key. Now, we're taking a look at ALGO against USDT. We're looking at price action moving forward. EngineeringRobo getting bullish on algo around phase of accumulation around 88 cents per ALGO, and then we see price action rise up to 179% over the following 46 days, allowing you to turn a $10,000 investment into over $27,000 with EngineeringRobo's buy suggestions. And currently, we do not see a sell suggestion at the moment, while we are experiencing this sell pressure and traders taking profit between roughly $2.50 per Litecoin all the way down to potential support around $2. This is definitely a volatile range that we may experience continued interaction with. However, in my opinion, I believe we are a tad overbought, and I would not be surprised if an abrupt retracement or pullback would occur before the upside were to continue. I'm looking for $1 and kind of 59 cents per algo as a bullish area of support if we were to experience that downside. Whereas right now we are very overbought and we're in a very volatile state, and so we have to be kind of very careful of sort of abrupt movements both upward and downward. While we could very much experience some kind of bullish upside, as EngineeringRobo is still bullish on price action, in my opinion, we are technically a tad overbought. And so if we were to consider previous times EngineeringRobo became bullish on algo with these buy signals, we have price action becoming bullish around 28 cents and then rallying all the way up to 540% before experiencing two of the three chosen robo advisors becoming bearish, so easily turning a $10,000 investment into over $60,000 in 3 months with EngineeringRobo's buy suggestions. So if you didn't take profit there, you would have been suggested to around $1.14, allowing you to capitalize on 296% in gains, easily quadrupling your money with EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions. And so I do believe, while we have now seen price action more than double in a rather short amount of time, that may kind of call for an abrupt retracement and pullback, perhaps similar to the 7th of September of this year. However, the volatility in the crypto sphere could very much contribute to some very volatile, abrupt upside, similar to the 8th of September of this year. So be very careful when jumping into this project. At the moment, in my opinion, a more comfortably bullish opportunity will present itself. Things are looking a tad volatile and overbought. Now, we're looking at Bitcoin against USDT. What do we have here? Two of our three chosen robo advisors becoming bearish on Bitcoin. We have a sell 2 and a sell 4 present, which is just hidden kind of behind it there. The red candles, or depicting a sell 4 at the moment. So in my opinion, price action is definitely very fearful, uncertain, and full of doubt at the moment. EngineeringRobo bearish on price action. If you were to experience any kind of downside in the short term, I do believe the 0.618 Fibonacci line, $41,500 per Bitcoin, is going to be my target if we were to experience that kind of pullback and continued downside there, which would be more bullish for us in the long term. Any sort of downside and interaction with support moving forward is going to be very healthy for our continued uptrend, because I believe the buy pressure and overall bullishness for Bitcoin is kind of still very much present at the moment. However, in the immediate short term, we may need to kind of experience further sideways and accumulation before we reestablish the uptrend. We've had a very bullish kind of run up and kind of momentum since price action back around $34,000. We have EngineeringRobo becoming bullish on price action and seeing up to 53% in gains over the following 44 days. And now we see price action preventing two of our three robo advisors getting bearish, allowing you to capitalize on 36% in gains. And so I do believe a more comfortably bullish area to start accumulate Bitcoin might present itself. So in my opinion, some more lows may occur before we see the upside continue. We do have some significant factors of resistance at the moment. The 200 daily moving average is giving us a hard time. We also have potential another rejection of the $48,000 level per Bitcoin. If we were to rally up to it, that could slap us downward as well. So many factors are contributing to the short-term volatility. At the moment, there's never a bad time to buy Bitcoin, only better times. And so I do believe these lows may not be around for much longer, as in my opinion, we are still expecting a $115,000 Bitcoin before any sort of prolonged downside may occur. The FOMO zone is definitely waiting for us in the sort of longer term. It may just take us a few more months. Now, let me know in the comments down below where you think price action is going to go. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Try EngineeringRobo free with the link in the description. Check out all the other social media. Thank you for tuning in, and tune in for the next one.